So yesterday we provided six sporting events on the channel, and five of those, won, and one was lost, which was the first one, that kicked off. So the remaining five of those were successful. So congratulations, guys. I am sure that you guys would have, met those ones that remained, and of course made something to for yourselves with that one. It was a good day yesterday. We'll look at how that went yesterday, and we have more sporting events for you guys today, as always, on the Daily Football Prediction Podcast Show. If your first time coming across the channel, you are welcome. We're inviting you to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders. That's what we like to call them, that we're building on here. So everyone, take 1 second of your time, to hit that like button, to show support to the community, basically for the culture, and subscribe the first time coming across the channel. Hit that subscribe button. We're inviting you to do that, to become a part of this community of savvy sports traders. And don't forget to turn notification bells on, everyone. It will be very beneficial to you as we go on this journey to beating the odds. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this Daily Football Prediction Podcast Show, bringing you football predictions that will help you increase your chances of winning significantly. Yesterday, in this section of the show, so you think you can punt section of the show, we provided a sporting event for you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, nobody was able to get that correctly, so another shout out was wasted.
Oh no!
Yeah, and another slot, had gone by yesterday. But then again, we have more sporting events for you guys today to, try your hands on. Another one for you guys to predict, today in the comment section. Yesterday, we talked about, starting to use your predictions to make predictions for you guys in the Telegram community. And it was the first time we did that yesterday. And ladies and gentlemen, it was successful. So shout out to all of you guys, who left your correct scores there. You guys paved the way, for many other subscribers, to be able to win yesterday. So shout out to you guys for doing that. And shout out to Mega Parry also for sponsoring this segment of, the show. That sporting event yesterday ended in a 4-3, scoreline yesterday in favor of Norway. And it was 2 odds, for Norway to win. And you guys, based off of what you guys gave, I made the final decision, which will be the case. I will be making final decisions, about what you guys predict when I look at what you guys, are giving us based on the feedback from the situation report that we give you guys every day, which has been helpful, I believe, because you guys have been killing it, so far. And today we have another sporting event for you guys today, to predict, and that's the game between Waterford, and Cork City. It's an interesting sporting event today, and here's the situation report about that one for you guys to make your decisions about.
Waterford United is looking to recover from a significant loss as they continue their League of Ireland Premier Division journey against Cork City this Friday. The home side comes into this match following a staggering 7-2 defeat to Derry City, while Cork City, currently at the bottom of the League of Ireland Premier Division standings, suffered a 3-1 loss to Shelbourne in their previous outing. This season, Waterford has recorded 8 victories, 3 draws, and 12 losses across their 23 league games, accumulating 27 points, which places them in 8th position, just 2 points shy of 7th-placed Galway United. The Blues are historically 6-time champions of the League of Ireland, with their last title win dating back to 1973. They finished 7th in the previous season and are now concentrating on avoiding relegation to 9th place. John Coleman's team will approach this match after their recent 7-2 loss to Derry, but their last home game ended in a 2-2 draw against Shelbourne on June 23. Waterford's last win was on June 20th, when they triumphed over Bohemians with a score of 2-1 at home, yet they have only managed to secure 14 points from their 11 home matches this season.
Cork City will head into this match following a 3-1 loss to Shelbourne, which has extended their winless streak in the League of Ireland Premier Division to 12 games. Gerard Nash's team has not tasted victory in the league since their 2-1 win at home against Waterford back in April, and it is undeniable that this season has been quite challenging so far. In fact, the struggling team has recorded 2 wins, 9 draws, and 12 losses from their 23 matches, earning a total of 15 points, which places them at the bottom of the table, 5 points adrift of 9th-place Sligo Rovers. Cork City clinched the 2025 League of Ireland First Division title to gain promotion back to the top tier, but they have struggled to hold their own at this level of competition. As previously noted, Cork City did manage to defeat Waterford 2-1 in their last encounter, and they will be aiming to achieve back-to-back victories over their opponents on Friday for the first time since 2018 in this matchup.
Both teams have faced challenges this season, and we anticipate a tightly contested match. However, Waterford's advantage at home should enable them to secure all 3 points. Padraig Amond from Waterford has been in remarkable form this season, scoring 11 times, and there will be another opportunity for the 37-year-old in the attacking third. Meanwhile, Tommy Lonergan has contributed 5 goals and will be part of the home team's offensive lineup, but Kasper Radlowski and Matty Smith will miss the match on Friday due to injuries. On the other hand, Cork City will be without Charlie Lyons, who is suspended after receiving a red card against Shelbourne. Fiacre Kelleher is anticipated to step into a starting position in the central part of the back three. Keith Nelson has also netted 5 goals this season and is expected to play in the attacking third, but Rory Keating and Benny Kuto are both out due to injury
guys, so
issues.
given the report that we have there, what do you think the correct score will be in this sporting event today? Guys, leave that in the comment section, and let us know what your correct score will be for that sporting event, and stand a chance to win a 1-month free premium subscription with us when you get that correctly. And this has been powered by Mega Parry. A big shout out to them for powering this segment of the show. Alright guys, so moving on to today's sporting events, but as always, we try to do a review of how that went yesterday before we go into the events for today. So the first sporting event we had yesterday was the game between Shakhtar Donetsk and Alves. We expected the home team to win, and that ended in a 6-0 scoreline. That sporting event yesterday. The next sporting event we had was a game between Legia Warsaw and FC Akotobe, and that sporting event ended in a 1-0 scoreline yesterday. The next sporting event we had was the game between Botswana women and Nigeria women, expecting Nigeria to win that one, and they did come out 1-0 victors in that sporting event yesterday. The next sporting event we had was the game between Sheriff Tiraspol and Pristina. We expected the home team to win, and they came out 4-0 victors in that sporting event yesterday. Next was the friendly game between St. Pölten and Besiktas. We expected the away side to win, and they did come out 2-0, 0-2 victors basically in that sporting event yesterday. The next sporting event we have, and final one, was the first one I kicked off, the friendly game between Stade Rennais and Stade Briochin, and we expected over 2.5 goals to be scored there, and we're just short of 1 goal to lost that one yesterday. So that is how yesterday went down pretty much. So moving on to today's sporting event without wasting much time, first sporting event we have is the game between Italy and Spain from the UEFA Women's Euro 2025 league, basically Champions League or UEFA Nations League. Is that UEFA Women's Europa 2025? Okay, so we expect the away side to win here in any case, and this kicks off around 2000. That's 8 p.m. West African time. That sporting event. Next sporting event we have is from Iceland, Delid, and it's between UMF Selfoss and Falkirk, and we expect over 1.5 goals to be seen in this sporting event today, and this kicks off around 20:15 p.m. West African time. That's 8:15 p.m. West African time. Next sporting event we have is the game between Melbourne Knights and Oakley Cannons. We expect the away side to be able to win in this sporting event today. This is from the Australian Victoria NPL 1, and it kicks off around 10:30 a.m. rather on West African time. That sporting event. Before I go further, guys, here's a gentle reminder, to take 1 second of your time, hit that like button for the community, for the culture, for the love of football, for love of football prediction, for love of the game, and subscribe first time coming across the channel, and you like the vibe, how it's going down here. You've been here, you've not done that, everyone hit that subscribe button to become part of this community basically, and don't forget to turn notification bells on. It will be very beneficial to you as we go on this journey. Now, next sporting event we have is from Estonia Premium Liga, and that's the game between Kuressaare and Tartu Tammeka. We expect over 1.5 goals to be seen in the sporting event today, and this one kicks off around 1700 West African time. That sporting event. The next is the game between Manly United and Blacktown. We expect over 1.5 goals to be seen in this Australian NSW NPL 1 sporting event today, and this kicks off early around 10:30 a.m. West African time. And the final sporting event we have is between Tanzania and South Africa, where we expect the away side, which is South Africa, to be able to win in this one today from the African Cup of Nations for women. And this kicks off around 2000 West African time. That sporting event. So these are the sporting events we have for you guys today, and what we feel like is the safest possible option in these sporting events today, as prepared by the team. I thought this to you guys, so ensure that you do the needful by doing your own bit of research to carve out sleeps, because you will be required to make out winning sleeps from what we provide here, basically. So everyone, if you wish to join the Telegram community to claim your slots or to get that prediction that we talked about from the story thinking and pawn section, as well as other perks, you can join the Telegram community. You can find that link in the bio or comment section description of this video. Either of these places, you can find that link to join us there. All right, guys, I will be also making a prediction slip from what you guys predict in the story thinking and pawn section in the Telegram community. So you want to join us there? Let's have some more fun today, and hopefully we're able to crack that code with that game between Waterford and Cork City. So that being said, note that information provided here is to keep you informed, help you make better informed decisions, and increase your chances of winning significantly, beating the odds, to educate you, update you also, and entertain you. Do not consider this financial advice. It is not financial advice of any sort. And note that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. You have factors like VAR, you could have red cards in those events, you could have own goals, scored, penalty kicks awarded, injury and fitness concerns to key players as these sporting events are going on. All these factors cannot be emphasized at the time of recording this, analyzing the sporting events, and bringing them to you. They can happen in real time in these sporting events, and we have no control over them. And we're saying this so you know that you have to gamble responsibly. That is the golden rule of the game on this channel. Okay, guys, ensure that you do not stake more than you can afford to let go of. All right, it's very important to do that. Sports betting is a marathon, it is not a sprint. If you don't win today, tomorrow is another day to do that. Okay, and we always bring you tips that should help you have a range of options that you can pick from and be profitable. So careful with the stakes, guys. Okay, guys, so see you guys in the next episode. Till then, I remain yours truly, H to the double O, Hooker, and I'll see you guys. What I can say now is, may the odds be in our favor always, guys. Peace out.